It was, of course, very unique being biracial in, a Caucasian family. My parents, kind of worked at this balance of being able to just have me join the family and its culture and what it had to offer, but recognizing that kind of I had this other search going on in my mind, for who I was, not just, related to the adoptive family, but perhaps what I was, starting to think about in terms of who I was in connection with my birth family, in connection with, the African American side to me, which, I just wasn't exposed to much because there was a lot of, I was mostly in a Caucasian world. Although it was a closed adoption, my parents were very open about talking about adoption, throughout. Obviously, I looked different from the family, so that made it much more, I think, it couldn't be avoided, first of all, and they wouldn't have avoided it to begin with. I actually ended up doing a search when I was 18 years old, and I ended up finding, part of my birth family. It was more about, I want to have questions answered for myself. I want to have some understanding to where I came from, how I got to where I am now. Just a little bit of a story. I didn't have a story, I needed a story. I had an adoption story and a story with my adoptive family, but there was this huge piece missing that I needed a little bit more information on so I could feel like I could have a little bit of closure. I think I was grieving the loss of what I didn't know. I was in a family, I was getting a good education, I had things accessible to me, I had a great family, I was loved, and I couldn't imagine that I was missing out on something better than that. I just wanted to know a little bit more about where I came from.